What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Men and Means podcast. I'll be your host. My name is Ken, along with my good friends, Anthony, a.k.a., as I like to call him, GTT, Good Time Tony.
What's up? What's up? Hey, you trying to do a sexy voice here?
Always, baby. Then we got my other boy here, James. He doesn't really go by anything else. Maybe. I don't know.
Jamar.
Whatever.
No, not Jamar.
Go ahead. Say hello.
How's everybody doing out there?
He's the eye candy of the group, so we'll let that be there.
He's on steroids too.
Yeah, he's on the cycle right now, so he's having a blast.
All right, so Men of Means. What the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, if we're gonna bring you into our world a little bit, I think we got to tell you what we're talking about. So I'm gonna shoot it to my boy Tony over here. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about Men of Means.
No. So we got three different individuals here in this room, right? And we started this podcast, and early on, what it meant for me specifically was kind of enjoying the finer things of life. It started out kind of as a joke, things that we could expect, things that we were striving for or pretending to be, kind of like that fake it till you make it mentality, but just wanting the better things in life. So it really just turned into the way we looked at things, and that's really what it means for me.
Right. And so for myself, man, I'm gonna just say the vibe I got from it was a little more along the lines of, enjoy every day. You know what I mean? Make the best of the means you got, and just and vibe with that, and inspire to do more. And you know what I mean? Don't shy away from that. And so that's where I'm at with it. And don't get me wrong, when I can, I do try to dabble in the finer things as well. You know what I mean? Those are few and far between, but fuck it, make the most of it.
A little caviar.
A little bit, a little sushi here and there.
Escargot.
It's a little far, but
Too far.
So anyway, so with that said, that's a little bit about I think what we're bringing in. And with that said, so that vibe, basically every week, what we want to do for you guys as what we like to do here, we like to get together and we like to drink different whiskeys. That's something that we've always enjoyed. I know many people who vibe with that and they really enjoy it. So we decided every week we're going to get a different bottle, a different type of whiskey, and we are going to we're gonna drink it. That's what we'll be drinking while we're doing this. We'll talk to you a little bit about it. Give you our thing. I think Anthony has a cool name that we're gonna call this segment of the show.
It's going to be called the Whiskey Time.
I think Whiskey Talk.
Oh, Whiskey
That has a better ring to it. Whiskey Time kind of sounds like,
Oh, no, I hear you. Whiskey
we got-
Talk.
Hey, you guys let us know.
talk.
You let us know.
You let us know. Every week we're going to get a different whiskey. If you guys got a recommendation, that'll be amazing. If we can get that kind of support. But we're going to grab a different bottle, something we haven't tried before, something that's just really weird looking, and we're just going to rate it. We're going to give you our honest opinion about it. And
Okay.
hopefully everybody else that enjoys whiskey can get something.
And let me make this clear. Well, we aren't whiskey connoisseurs. We aren't acting like, hey, man, I went to school for this and I'm distinguished in whiskey. I like to drink. I like to drink whiskey. I'll tell you what I think about it. If it's lame, I'll tell you it's lame. I don't know where the fuck it originates from. I don't give a shit. I'm going to say, hey, I bought this at Vons. This one's pretty cool. You know what I mean? There you go.
So we're going to be reviewing Monkey Shoulder today.
Okay, monkey shoulder. So this is something I've had before myself. I wanted to share that with these guys here today. I think James maybe he want to tell you a little bit about it.
So the bottle is very interesting. So when he showed us the monkey shoulder, I don't think I've ever really paid attention to it, but it literally has three little monkeys,
I
like
love that.
emblem. It feels like it's like some
I
kind
probably
of
would have
metal
just bought it for that.
on the front of the bottle, But right now we're drinking it, and it has a real full flavor, and it's really smooth. So I know that this is not very expensive, but it is, I think, like a bargain because
Yeah, it tastes like a high quality drink. You know what I mean? It's not not to put anything down, but it just tastes a little better than like a Jack Daniels, in my opinion.
That's good.
I think this too, man. I know a lot of you guys out there got like chicks. Most of the chicks I know aren't huge on drinking whiskey. So this is something I think if you mix it correctly, they'll be fine with. You know what I mean? And they'll be okay with drinking that responsibly, of course.
I think from the first sip that I took, it was definitely a little strong, but as I kept drinking it, got easier to drink. So I give it a thumbs up.
Well, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Let's say how often each of us drink and who we are, a little bit about that. So I'll start off with that. I drink pretty adamantly.
Every
I
day.
typically drink beer, not every day, sir. But damn near. I do indulge in that. It's a fun thing for me. I like to go to breweries. I like to do that. Whiskey is my favorite thing to drink. I'd say I probably have some whiskey maybe 4 or 5 times a week. So damn near every day. Yes, he's right.
Yeah, I'm more of a, I don't know. You seem like a more of a frequent drinker. I'm more of a casual drink here and there. I drink a couple times a week. Whiskey is definitely my favorite go-to. It just puts me right where I want to be, and that's usually my level of drinking.
I'm probably more along the lines of maybe once a week, not too often.
Once a month, maybe.
You know?
Once a month
No,
for the
no.
whiskey.
I dabble in the whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more in the Jack Daniels.
Yeah, and that's my personal goal is to get him out of that. You know what I mean? I want to show him some finer things, something a little better than that. Not too expensive
Hey,
though. I
nothing's
mean, come
wrong with
on, I'm
Jack
balling on a
Daniels,
budget.
right?
You know what I
Nothing
mean?
wrong with Jack Daniels.
There's a lot wrong with Jack Daniels, but
Hey,
okay.
it gets you
It's-
drunk.
Hey, when I was 19, yeah, I was like all about it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. So so you like the monkey shoulder, Anthony?
It's smooth. It's good. I'd get it again, and I love the little 3 monkeys on the front. So
the emblem is nice.
I love the little caricature stuff.
I think for the money, so just say this too, for about $30 is what this bottle cost. I think it's a good buy. I'm trying to compare it to something. I don't know what to compare it to. Just fuck it, get up, go to the store and buy some monkey shoulder. It's a quality drink. You'll have a good time. It's smooth. It'll get you where you want to be. What do we like to say? Where do you want to get? We want to get in the pocket.
Right
You
in
know
the
what I
pocket.
mean? This will get you in the pocket. And that's going to be the vibe.
Get deep
If
in
I
the
have a
pocket.
goal, it's to get everybody in the pocket. You know what I mean? And let's do it. So, all right. Moving on, though. I think we've talked enough about this monkey shoulder. I don't really give a fuck about it anymore. I'm going to drink it, and there you
Get
go.
drunk with it. That's it.
So, a little bit about what I think we're going to be doing here. So, this is the intro. So, let me make that clear. This is just kind of selling ourselves to you, letting you know what we're bringing to the table, what we want to do. I think we plan to have some guests on. We'll have some interesting people you could talk to and vibe with a little bit. See what they're all about. But like I said, man, our whole mentality is kind of men and means, right? And then with that, we give you a little background on what we think about that and where we want to go. But I think it's honestly, man, I think it's a whole lifestyle approach and how you're gonna do things. Like my boy James here is Mr. Fitness Man, you know what I mean? And we made a steroid joke earlier. He's actually probably as against that as you could possibly be. He's supernatural and he eats fucking ground turkey every day, and I make
Wink,
fun of
wink.
it because it looks so boring. But that's what he does. But so he brings that aspect. Anthony's just, man, he's the family man. He's doing his thing over there. Super smart guy. Great credit.
He's got a great credit score.
800 plus.
Yeah. And I'm the guy that doesn't have any of that shit. You know what I
hanging
mean?
out
I don't
with
have
me.
the family. I don't have a good credit.
Anthony's the guy that he's there for like financial advice, tax, stock option.
Anthony,
kind
hey,
of
if you don't have a
advice.
friend like Anthony, you are fucking up.
Yeah.
You have to have an Anthony around. He keeps you in line, and you need that.
I think ever since you started hanging out with me, your credit score's gone up.
You know what? I think bringing that up. I think maybe we talk a little bit about that, Anthony. Maybe we discuss how we all came about. So let me make it clear about how we all kind of met each other. We all work at this place that we won't name the place. I think we can all agree kind of and fuck that place. But you know what I mean? We're not mad at it. We're not being haters. But you know what? At least we all got to meet from there. And initially, James was one of the nicest people I ever met. I was like, wow, this guy's pretty cool. But let me tell you a little bit about Anthony. Anthony was like, hey, fuck you, man. Right? And I was like, hey, I thought we were cool. He's like, nah, dude. And then whatever. Then we were kind of social. Okay. And I liked Anthony. I was like, man, this guy's an asset. And every day I got the opportunity, I come in. Hey, Anthony, what's up? I shake his hand and, whatever. And then one day, I don't know what happened. But he just blew the fuck up on me. You know what I mean? Like, literally. It was like, hey, I'll fuck you up. Meet me at the park. Like, you live by me, I'll fuck you up. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, and I'm talking shit. I don't act any better. You know what I mean? And so we hated each other for a long time.
That was a
We
good- a
we
good
don't say
minute.
Uh,
we hated each other. We just didn't talk.
Anthony's got a temper sometimes.
Yeah, to be fair, man, I talk a lot of shit. So it was probably justified.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, he was having a bad day, and I couldn't be sympathetic. But then, you know what he told me? Like I said, I would go out of my way to shake his hand. And he says right there, you come here and shake my hand, I don't even fucking like you. And I was like, oh, no. I look like a fool. You know what I mean? Everybody was looking at me and shit. Just at work. I was like, God damn it. I said, well, fuck you, man. And I just walked away.
You took the high road.
So what led to that? Like what was going through your head that you just were
He
done
was
with
a
Ken?
dick.
Well, yeah, I am a dick, but it's not just being a dick. It's kind of what happened and transpired throughout the day. So this whole thing was building up, right? Ken was being super nice. I don't trust anybody who's super nice. I think he's a fucking asshole. But it's cool. So I had a shitty day, right? I got pretty much chewed out in this meeting. He walks into the break room and again, like always, tries to shake my hand and be super nice. So right off the bat,
What a dick, right?
right off the bat, I just hated it. And I saw him laughing and just, it's like I was like a bull and I saw red. I just wanted to fuck his shit up. You know what I mean?
So he saw somebody being nice and it pissed him off.
I don't trust nice people.
You don't trust nice people, and he was laughing, and you assumed it was about you.
Oh, he was smirking the fuck out of his face.
Did he know you got chewed out?
No, he didn't.
To be fair, I could tell Anthony was mad. And I remember even keying in on that. Like,
I knew that. I knew that. You
well, no, I was
motherfucker.
being nice that he gave me a little attitude, and I was like, oh, fuck me, huh? Oh, okay, well, let's talk shit. And then I didn't realize how upset he was. But go ahead, sir. I'll let you.
So he I guess he knew what he was doing. This is news to me now, but he knew what he was doing, and I
just started it all back up. Again,
I hate you again. Fuck you. But no, so he did that, and it just set me off. It set me off his little smirk, right? So I challenged him. I mean, if you look at me and Ken, I'm not that tall, right? He's probably twice the size of me, but I got that Napoleon syndrome.
You talking about length or girth?
Oh, in every aspect, baby.
Okay,
Don't
just to
worry about
clarify
that.
for everybody.
No. Come on.
So you got chewed out earlier in the day. He's in there smirking at you, laughing, and he obviously keyed in on that.
No. Fuck this. You guys are sending me like this bad message. No, let me say something here. No. I came in there as always. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm being friendly, and then he gave me an attitude. And then I thought, all right, fuck that. I didn't do anything to you. I've been nothing but nice to you. I shake your hand every day. I want to be your friend.
I will be honest. I didn't really give a fuck about him shaking my hand.
He didn't. He hated it.
I kind of just always just shook his hand to, appease him.
I could tell that
whatever
was the
he
first
felt.
thing. He knew he had something on me, and he exploited it. And I've never felt so naked and afraid of my goddamn life.
I don't get to kind of one up Ken very often, but tell him what happened in the office when you came in to shake my hand.
No. Oh, I don't know. You tell him. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about here. This was in the break room.
No. I'm the other time when you came in to shake my hand, and I basically told you, "Fuck you, don't shake my hand. I don't even like you."
No, that wasn't in the office. This was in the break room, and that's what happened. This all happened in the break room. I remember the people that were sitting there. I remember you just getting real live,
I'm
and
gonna
then
be
you
honest
took it
with
like
you.
real like street shit. And I was like, oh,
I'm gonna be
wow.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I blacked out in that moment.
Yeah.
I went full.
And to
full
be
rage.
fair, I just kind of was like, okay, he's obviously upset, and this is kind of what I was raised doing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you mad? Oh, you mad, bro? Okay, well, now I'm gonna talk more shit than ever.
That's funny. 'cause
And,
I do that
I
shit.
keyed in on it, and because you embarrassed me, bro. You embarrassed me, and I knew I can't go out like this. I'm not gonna accept this fucking embarrassment. Fuck this shit. I'll talk shit right back with you.
We've all been there where like you're not trying to be like a dick, but then
No.
someone embarrasses you.
No, I didn't want to be a dick, but he
Yeah.
was being a dick.
I was
And I
being
was
a
like,
dick,
well, all right, it's a pissing contest, baby. All right, and I could piss all night.
But I look back at it now, and I regret doing that day.
No, it's essential. I think, man, these
I
things are
agree.
all essential. Like, fuck it. This shit happens. We learned something about who we are, though, right? All right. You didn't back down. I didn't back down. We dealt with our shit, all right? And look, we were big enough men and means to be able to be like, hey, I got bigger means and bigger things. I'm over it, man. I ain't tripping on this shit.
I think everybody in that break room was scared, though.
Yeah, they were all freaked out. They kept coming to me after, like, hey, man, are you going to tell anybody? And I was like, no, shut the fuck up, dude. We're fine. It's not. Somebody like a little bitch, dude. We don't tell nobody. We're good, okay? We're not going to meet up. And if we do, I don't want to tell everybody about it. All right? 'Cause now we got a real problem.
And we don't know what's
right?
gonna happen. Who's gonna
Yeah.
win or lose?
Okay.
I would have won. I would have walked.
Okay. Anyway, man, so that's kind of, and that's not how we met, but that's kind of like, I mean, like I said, the first day I met Anthony, man, and I just wanted to work. I was new at this job, and I just wanted to work. Man, Anthony was real guarded, and I get it too, man. That was a vibe there. And he was one of those guys, and man, I've been in this field a long time. I understand how it goes.
It was cutthroat. There.
Yeah.
Like you came in, you didn't do your job, you lost your job within a day.
Oh, I thought you said I didn't do my job.
No.
You didn't let me do my job.
You did enough
sir.
for your job to not get cut the next day you came in, right?
Yeah, obviously I've been there for fucking
But,
6 years.
yeah.
So.
So basically, it's cutthroat. I was trying to keep mine. I was trying to be a man of means for me, right? Lone wolf.
That's not the vibe, man. We're the three best friends that.
Oh, now
anybody
we
can
are.
have.
Now we are. But
It's the wolf pack.
back then, it was kind of, all for one.
So this moment right here, everything leading up to this moment was like, it was real cutthroat. It was Ken trying to, in all sincerity, I think Ken really did want to just be cool with Anthony and everybody. Ken gets along with everybody. So I think that's what it was. But back then it was just a little weird. And that really changed the dynamic of their relationship.
Can I say this, man? I don't think I actually get along with everybody. I think I get along with some people. I think others are a little intimidated. I'm gonna fuck with them because I will, and I don't give a shit. Because if you fuck up around me or something else is coming up or you say something and it's not right, I'm the guy that's gonna call you out on the shit. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid of it. Whatever, say whatever you want to say. And if I'm wrong, I admit it, and I will grow, and I'll get better from it. But a lot of people in this world can't appreciate that. They don't like that. They don't want to grow. They want to just be stuck in their own zone. And for me, I'm good.
Honestly, I think we all kind of just have a different aspect to how we do things. Like you said, you're honest. You tell them, you try to work with them. James is the spiritual one who kind of like tries to motivate people and coach them up. Like you could go in to do a shit show of a job, but he'll somehow give you a fucking.
He'll find a positive in it.
Find a positive.
I'll find a
in it.
gold star
and then
somewhere.
And then me,
Yeah.
I think I'm just kind of like
Blunt.
about shit, and I just kind of tell you. Some people don't like it, but
Some people
You
you
know.
say good mornings. Other people
Yeah.
you say don't fucking touch me.
yeah,
Other people you say, don't shake my fucking hand.
it's cool.
You
We're
know,
cool now.
I guess we get that.
We're cool now. You come into the office every day.
That's okay. You're not obligated to be fucking friendly to anybody,
Well, I mean, especially not at work. I
Yeah.
I get the vibe, man.
especially not at work.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to
Fuck
be
that.
friendly.
We're friends now.
Yeah, it worked out. I don't care.
We throw the football around.
Yeah.
You know?
I make fun of you at Dave & Buster's when you do your Spice Adams shot. It's
Hey,
all
bro,
dope, though.
I dropped 52 on that bitch. All right.
You did. You absolutely did.
It took me about 10 tries.
It's okay. You got it. Hey, don't give up. Men and mean shit, baby. You don't give up. You keep driving.
So this went on like this awkward. No, it wasn't even awkward. They just had this understanding, like from that moment forward, I don't fuck with you, but we'll work. We'll work in our own
we
areas.
we didn't really need to work
period.
together often at all.
Right.
So it worked out. Like I could just, but like I'd come in the break room and he'd be in there, and I'm like, let me just get my shit and I'm a bounce. But I never kicked it in the break room.
Yeah,
so,
Ken
you
will come
know.
in with his fucking T-Mobile bag lunch. And,
It was a Verizon bag,
It
baby.
was a Verizon
Right,
bag
get,
lunch.
get it right. You know
yeah,
what
he's
I mean?
on T-Mobile now, but
It's a
back
little
then it
story
might
there.
have been
Didn't somebody
Verizon.
buy you a
No, let
lunch
me say
bag?
this. Let me say this. So one day, man, like I had a lunch, like I had went out the day before or something, so I had some shit left over, and I had like a T-Mobile bag or Verizon bag. I was sitting at the house, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw this shit in this bag and take it to work. And so whatever, I take it to work, I put it in the refrigerator. Later that day, this lady comes to me, she was like, Ken, do you need a lunch pail? And I was like, I'm thinking like she got like a company lunch pail or something. She's just gonna be like, oh, we have some left over. And I'm like, yeah, sure, if you got one. She's like, okay, I'll bring it tomorrow. And then I realized, like, nah, man, she went out and purchased me a lunch pail. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, love, you think I'm poor or something? You know what I mean? I was a little offended by this shit. Like, I said, what is this? You understand, too, at my job, there's not many people of my
Very corporate.
ethnicity, if you will. You know what I mean? Well, half of them, there's a bunch. The other half, there's not many at all. So we stand together. We give each other a nod every day.
the other thing she didn't know about Ken is that lunch pail that she provided him doesn't fit leftover boxes from restaurants,
Yeah.
and because he's not bringing no sandwiches from
Yeah,
home.
I don't make lunch.
Ken is not one to have like Tupperware.
Fuck you, man. I got Tupperware. I just don't use
You
it.
don't have fucking Tupperware.
The Tupperware he uses is like from the sandwich meat, and he just recycles that.
It is. I just keep
It's
bringing
not
the same.
microwavable,
It's
but-
all melted and shit. You know what I mean? I just keep fucking bringing it.
They're sealed for freshness, right?
I don't care. I'd be sandwich bags.
And we see Anthony's lunch pail when he goes on, periodic diets and stuff. And,
No, yeah, like I said, okay, again, Anthony's over here, man. He has a wonderful wife, man, and so she hooks him up and brings him this eloquent lunch, and then Anthony's in there looking at it like, I don't like broccoli. I don't want these things. You know what I mean? And I'm over like, you piece of shit, you.
It's
How
like a
dare
4-course
you.
meal.
Yeah.
It's like he's
snacks and shit in there.
He's got his chicken. He's got his a whole Tupperware full of just berries. One for just like yogurt. Like he's got
So, man,
everything
hey, so look,
separated.
My
So,
parfait.
so you people out there, man, you guys understand the vibe. You ever sit in the lunchroom? If you a guy like me, you sit in the lunchroom and you see the difference. You kind of like, damn, oh, that looks cool. I'm eating a fucking Lunchable. I'm 32 years old eating a goddamn Lunchable.
There's nothing wrong with eating a Lunchable.
No, there is. I'm hungry
Especially
after
the turkey
it.
one. That's a
I'm
little
a
healthier.
big guy, man. I want a pizza one. You know what I mean?
They don't spoil us with pizza.
Hey,
No,
bro.
he's talking about
The
Lunchable
pizza
pizzas.
lunch-
Oh, I
Lunchable,
get it. That's what I'm
Anthony.
saying. They don't spoil us.
Oh,
We get
no.
Lunchables at work.
Yeah.
Only turkey and ham. Stick
Every
to
once
it.
in a while, they get the little adult Lunchables with the pastrami, salami, fucking.
Those are the
mix.
salami. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man, no.
Salami.
Salami. Yeah, okay. No, those are pretty delightful. I like the adult ones because you know what? I feel like I usually try to show James like, hey man, look man, I'm being super fit today. It's just protein
Healthier
packed.
options, yeah.
It's protein packed. I'm in the game. I'm not gonna do anything else with this. I'm just gonna eat this and think I did something positive today.
He can't even name the cheese that comes in it.
Swiss.
A
Is
cheddar,
Is it cheddar?
Sharp.
Oh.
extra sharp. Hey, so James, why don't you tell him how I came to be your friend? What do you?
Well-
I want to hear your story about that and what you think about it.
Well, like what Ken said, when he first came in, I don't really have that kind of personality that I'm,
Well, so you're not a dick. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, I'm not really a dick. I try to like get along with everybody. It just makes my life a lot easier. So Ken comes in, he's new. Back then, Anthony said it was cutthroat. It was pretty cutthroat. It was like 3 hours, and now next thing you know, you're drinking at Applebee's at 11 o'clock in the morning when they open up.
Ain't
So,
nothing wrong with that.
There's
dog.
nothing wrong with that,
It
but
was a good time.
that's the way it was. So when Ken came in, I don't really ever feel like I have to protect what's mine. I always just feel like it's mine, regardless. So Ken comes in, we kind of get along. We don't like fuck with each other too heavy. For like the first year or two, in passing we would, and then at times when we'd have conversations, like I realized we had a lot more in common. So we got along. We got hired around at the same time.
What do we have in common, James?
I think that we're both very logical. We both understand that like to get anything done, especially like professionally, you need like strategy, and you need
See what I
you got to
mean?
handle things.
This is
a
what I mean,
certain way.
guys. This guy is super spiritual and all of that. I would have never even had that answer.
I want to know what me and you. What was that?
Well, can we?
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Can
No,
we
I wanna
get
hear
there? Can we get there?
it. I don't want to know now.
This is my turn.
No.
Okay.
You want to know what?
I'm cutting in.
What do you want to know?
How me and you connect.
Oh, okay. So me and Anthony, if you just take what I just said for Ken, it applies to Anthony. We
That's a
all
bullshit answer.
Yeah, here's
So-
the bullshit. Here we come with the bullshit.
so
it doesn't even matter anymore. I don't want to hear your shit. You're lying.
here's how me and Anthony became friends. Anthony was going through a depression. He was a smart enough guy. I could tell off the bat, like he wasn't a dummy. First of all, and obviously he's got a college degree, so he's not. He actually put in some work. But the thing about Anthony is, I got to know him in like probably one of his darkest times. So we bonded. We bonded during that time, and we phased in and out as he climbed higher in the ladder, and then he would come and visit every once in a while. But he always came back. So during the time where me and him reconnected, me and Ken had spent more time discussing a lot of stuff about life and work and personal issues.
But why?
But why what?
Why did we look? We'd go out. I didn't know you that great, but
Yeah.
we'd go out. We'd go out because like everybody would go out, and we'd go out. This is my opinion on what happened. I knew you were cool. Like yeah, we'd vibe a little bit, whatever. You know what I mean? And like you'd always. I said, man, you've always been a guy that kind of like kick some knowledge, and I always respected that. I can always take that, and even if I was fucked up or did something wrong, I can appreciate somebody kind of like pointing it out to me. Like I said, that's the vibe you want to grow. But from the way I remember us, really kind of like getting more, being more sociable with each other. We go out, and it seemed like every time we'd go out, everybody else would leave. And it'd be me and you there at the end. And we always kind of talking about the same shit. Because I think, like you mentioned about Anthony, Anthony was in a bad state a little bit. I don't think we were necessarily in a bad state, but we weren't in a good state. I think we both had similar issues going on. and we would vibe about that. We'd spend like literally, we'd standing there like the bar has been closed for fucking 3 hours, and we're still outside talking about the same shit. So that's my opinion on it. I think that's kind of where we really were like, all right, nah, man, I fuck with this guy tough, at least in my opinion. I mean, we were cool before that, but then that's when I was like, nah, I can really kind of relate to this guy, and you get more where I'm coming from, and because, man, you know me, man, like I talk a lot. I talk about everything, and I don't give a fuck, but I'm usually full of shit and talk a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
But I would talk to you, and I talk to you about some real shit, and I thought, like, man, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I think that, like I'm saying, we kind of all understand certain things, and I think that when you look at what we are as a collective, it's like the strengths that we bring are pretty similar. The differences that we have actually make us even stronger, because when I am not good at something, Anthony is. When Anthony's not, Ken might have a better approach. Ken will tell him. You know what I mean?
Very rarely it might.
So like too. Our good shit vibes, and then the shit that we're different on, it also we learn like in situational stuff. The differences that we have, it's not that the differences in Ken or Anthony are gonna change me as a person, but in the moment I'm gonna learn how to handle something differently. So then I apply it. So it's like applied knowledge as opposed to like changing like a fundamental, you know?
There's that mind-blowing, uplifting positivity bullshit.
And hey guys, welcome to James.
Yeah.
That's the way he gets down. I always looked at it like this. It's like this mic stand right here. There's 3 legs. They're all equally important. Without one leg, mic stand doesn't work. I felt like that's been, since we've all been like working together and what we're doing, and that's been the vibe. I think like we've been able to support a bigger idea, and that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to repair that one mic stand. You know what I'm saying?
The one leg,
the 1 leg,
the 2 legs, really, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you guys were like a two leg mic stand, and that was kind of odd. But I wanted in. I thought you guys didn't want me in there because I was a man of color.
And then we come to find out.
And then we found out Anthony is a man of color as well. My man has an afro, so you know what I mean? Okay.
And we believed him because of that. He's got Puerto Rican hair.
Yeah.
You know, so we're like, fuck, we got to give it to him.
We gotta try him out at least. Let's give him a test. And you know what? He passed. And I was like, all right, he's late all the time. You know what I mean, dude?
You know, so
shit like that.
I went through some like relationship stuff, right? And I finally got a girl, happened to be Puerto Rican. And I tell Anthony, and the very first thing out of his fucking mouth was not anything to do with what I thought or who she was. He just said, I'm part Puerto Rican. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm part Puerto Rican. And I'm like, fuck you. Well, you got the hair, so okay. What are you gonna give me, some like Puerto Rican insight or what the fuck?
He actually believed that I was part Puerto Rican.
I used to be married to a Puerto Rican, and I will say this: they can be spicy.
Oh,
that's all I'm gonna say. They can be spicy.
I think any kind of Hispanic Latino woman is spicy.
On that note, I dated a chick, Michoacan, I believe is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, as soon as I tell her, everybody was like, oh no, bro. Oh no, don't do it. And I was like, nah, man, it's cool. No. Okay. And I'm not, maybe it's just one. It doesn't reflect everybody. But this one, I was like, holy shit, this girl is wild. Wildest person I've ever met in my life. She made the Puerto Rican look like, wow, that was a walk in the fucking park. You know what I mean? And I'm an asshole.
Give me an example. What?
Okay, you want an example? So, she hits me up one day. She's like, hey, man, you know, it's my kid's birthday. She had 2 kids. She's like, hey, my kids want to go to this fucking Lego convention. My car's not working. And I mean, like, and I don't.
Let me borrow yours.
Like, no. Hell no, dog. But she's like, you know,
plot
like.
twist.
Like,
and
we're not, we
don't
kick it that tough, you know, like, we're fairly new. But she's like, hey, I'd really like to take them. My car's not working. You know, do you think you can help me out? And I'm like, you know, yeah, absolutely. I support that. Fuck it. I'll pick you up. So, all right, I'll buy you a ticket. And I was like, I'll pick you up and I'll take you.
Real
and then, like, I get
shit.
there and her brother kind of looks at me like, oh, you're taking them? And he looks at me like, hey, man, be careful with her. You know, and I was like, what? Like, hey, what's this? And it's her brother. You know what I mean? He's kind of like, hey, dude, get out. You know what I mean? It's like the movie, like, get out. Like, don't do it. You know? And I'm like, nah, fuck it. All right. So I drive her all the way, and it's just like deep LA, which is it's not that far, but it's far enough. You know what I mean? So I take her over there, and you know, we hang out, whatever. But basically, what happens is we're about to leave, and the car is like a good fucking eighth of a mile away. You know, which is not very far. You know what I mean? It's right up the street, and she get an attitude with me, and she's like, "Are you gonna go get the car?" It's the middle of summer, so it's a little warm out, but you know, it's manageable, and we're all in the same vibe. I'm like, you want me to walk to the car, get it, and then drive over here and pick you up? And she's like, yeah, but you take the kids with you. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, these your kids, I'd never even met your kids. I mean, like, and I'm a good dude, I think, in some regards. I'm trying to vibe with them, and I'm having a good time with them. I want them to have fun. It's their birthday. You know what I mean? I'm not a jerk. I can be, but not in this situation.
Just trying to help out.
And then so she gets, she's like, you're not going to go get the fucking car? And I'm like, nah, like, let's just walk right there. Like, I could literally see the car. Like, let's just walk to the car. And we walk, and she just shuts the fuck down, right? And I'm like, well, all right, whatever. We get in the car. And we're in the car. She's like, I'm so fucking sweaty. I can't believe this. And I was like,
Oh, it's a Mexican thing. We run hot.
yeah, you run hot. It's weird. You're always hot. But she's like going off on me. And I'm like, look, honey, I didn't have to give a fuck. You know what I mean? I had to bring you here. I didn't do none of this shit. You calm the fuck down. And she's going off. I can't fucking believe you. What kind of fucking lame doesn't fucking go do this? Excuse me, but I'm like, hey, you know, like, I get it, and I understand you got a little attitude, whatever, but shut the fuck up now. You know what I mean? Like, I've had enough of your shit. You know what I mean? Nah, this chick is just popping the fuck off the whole way home. I can't fucking believe you. But her kids are in the back like, Mom, he's like the coolest guy ever, and all this shit. And it's like, his car's so much better than yours. You suck. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, that's cool. But, like, literally, though, that's one example. Like, I got cussed out because I went and helped her out and took her fucking kids.
Oh, you went back.
Oh, I kicked
After
it
that.
after that. Yeah,
Oh.
no, yeah, I did.
You didn't learn your lesson.
I never do.
Okay.
I never do. It takes a lot for me to learn my lesson, as James can tell you.
And there's a lot of power there.
What does that mean?
There's,
Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate, please?
well, sometimes men are weak, and girls got a certain quality to them that, you know.
I was a young boy at the time.
And yeah, so he's a little wet behind the ears.
She made a hell of a michelada, though.
Oh, Anthony
Oh, that's my thing.
loves a
That's my
michelada.
shit.
Okay. Where do you like a michelada from?
Mexico.
Wow.
That's an easy answer for you. If you need a bailout.
Hey, you know what? I actually had one of the best micheladas in where was it? Ensenada.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was this for your birthday?
It was for my birthday.
Was this for
the month?
one of the first of the 10th birthday parties you've had this year?
Yeah, it was like November.
Hey,
what,
just so you guys all
third?
understand too, Anthony is the kind of guy, you know, you see the girls on Instagram, they're like, it's my birthday month, and you know what I mean, and they party the whole time. Anthony is literally the exact same.
It's like Sagittarius season. He
Yeah,
celebrates.
it's like the whole season, and it's just his shit. You know what I
Sag
mean?
season.
That's all he does, and I'm always like, that must be nice, man, because I feel like I get like an hour on my actual birthday
Yeah.
where anybody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Even me, you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever, man. I'm going to bed. I don't give a shit.
I'm a man who loves to celebrate himself.
Hey, I respect
know?
that.
Man of means. You're a man of means.
That's what it is.
It should be. It should be.
You know, birthdays can be special, and then there's birthdays that are just like, you know.
I mean, we just had Christmas, right? And I'm like, wasn't that special?
You hate Christmas.
I do. I have
hate
my
Christmas.
reasons. No, I have my reasons, though.
You do have your reasons. I honestly love Christmas, but I don't like all like the presents part of it. I fucking hate that part.
I love Christmas just because I get to see my kids
Yeah.
opening up gifts.
Oh, wow. Well, rub that in my face, huh? Everybody with their fucking cool
Wow.
families.
It was fun.
I got to get a dog or something, man. That way I'll be like, you know what I think, too? Okay, let me say this, too. Anybody out there with no kids, I work with these two dudes, and anytime anything comes up they don't want to do, all they do, my daughter's sick. Oh, my son's sick. Oh, I got it. You know, and it's always bullshit. It's bullshit every time. And then I see them later, they're out fucking getting drunk somewhere else. And I'm like, you pieces of shit.
You know, kids get sick.
They do get sick. However, not every goddamn weekend. Okay? All right? Like, come on.
I had a friend that when he found out his girl was pregnant, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got an excuse for everything now," and I didn't understand that till I had a kid.
Literally, knowing you two, that's all I've been thinking. Like, if I ever have a kid, I'm calling off all the time. Right? Hey guys, I'm sorry, not me, because you could come to work the next day and you don't have to act like, oh yeah, I'm getting over it. No, it's cool. It wasn't my fault.
There's times where Ken has like something he's got to do and he doesn't want to do it, and me, I'm like, man, I wish you had a kid, man. You could get out of this so easy.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. He has to just get through it.
Honestly, I don't think I use that excuse enough.
You use it all the fucking time.
Not at work.
Yeah, but with me, use it at work, asshole. Don't use it with me.
I last time I pulled that card was on James's birthday party.
No, let's just say you've been using it. You're the guy who says, I got 202.
I got 202.
You said that until you didn't have 202, and then someone called you out on it.
B's over 2 years old.
It probably would have been me because I would have.
I'm getting close to 303. So.
Ooh, hey, someone's been getting it in. Okay. All right, so speaking of which, if you guys just heard my boy over here, he said ETA. So for what that means, if you guys aren't into that vibe.
If you guys aren't savages.
That means estimated time of arrival.
No. That's what it means for Anthony
that's
right now.
That's some Bixby shit.
Whoa, you back the fuck up, Siri.
Fucking Android.
So that's what it means to Anthony. We're trying to change that. And we're basically trying to get him to eat that ass. You know what I mean? He's been married. His wife, they have 2 kids, a loving fucking family.
He's been married long enough.
To be fair, his wife's absolutely amazing. He's one of my favorite people. And I'm like, you know what she deserves, Anthony? She deserves you to shut the fuck up and eat her ass, bro. It's time. It's 20 damn near. Eat her fucking ass.
Is it ass eating season?
No, dude, for you, it's about fucking time. How have you neglected her this long? She probably is telling her friends like, "No, Anthony's he just isn't that guy." You know, right?
when he tells me she's stressed out or she's upset, I'm like, "It's your fault.
Yeah,
you have the control. You don't understand."
Listen, what people don't know is that I have more of a germophobic tendency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So
that is, you gonna blame it all on that still? So
you put your.
It's always all that.
So you guys have made 2 kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be too graphic here because that's gonna get real fucking rowdy. Okay. However, so you're all down for all that? No, the good fucking fun times there, right? No germaphobe there.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah.
You piece of shit, you.
I gotta get over it.
You have some fucking.
Hey, I've come a long way.
I think your wife deserves it. To be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
I've come a long way.
It's about time.
And I'm not saying that because I'm a savage. I'm just saying she just deserves it.
I'm saying it because I'm a savage. I'm a goddamn savage, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm like, hey, get your ass down there and go to town. Show her worth, bro.
This is the man that said. So at lunch we're sitting there and we're like, for everything now it's become ETA. So he said he's having a hard day. We tell him to ETA her still, right? So it keeps coming up. This guy looks at us and says, "Whoa. What's the cleanest way to ETA?"
Germaphobe, okay? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. You know, tell her to take a shower. That's enough.
No.
Like, it's okay.
Ken's a savage. Ken looked him in his face, dead in his eyes, and said, "You don't want to wash no flavor off that. You take it as is."
I did. Well, that brings me to a little bit of a story. I was out one night with an ex of mine, and I'm talking to some dudes, and they looking at me like this was what the squad, the crew were with. And they look at me, and I was with my ex, and they're like, "Oh man, like, oh, you gotta eat that ass." And I was like, "Hey baby, you preaching to the choir, motherfucker." You know what I mean? And they were like,
"You had a card and everything."
Yeah, but dude was like,
had holes punched in it.
"But does she shower first?" And I was like, "Yeah, weirdo. You know, like this is getting weird now." And he was like, "You take away all the flavor." And I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But you, my friend, are disgusting. And I want no part of this shit.
It's French.
It's Latin.
I ain't trying to eat no shit, baby. You know what I mean? I'm good, dog.
You can't tell me that at the end of the night.
No.
You're not diving in?
I got to be drunk, though. But
well,
even if
you're
I
usually
did.
Drunk.
But if I did, like, and knowledgeable about it, I'd be like, oh, this is disgusting. I would have never ventured in these parts. And if you a chick like that, you just walking around with your ass all dirty, fuck you, man. You disgust me.
Yeah. So back to him and his wife. They've been married long enough.
Hey, bro. You know what you do? You take her out, get it all lit, get her in the bathtub. Set it up too, so it's all like you guide her to it. Candles and shit. You got the bath bomb in there. You know what I mean? So now you know where she's going. You know where she's coming out of.
You know she's gonna listen to this. It ain't gonna be a surprise no more.
put a little flavor
Oh,
on it.
hey,
Well, don't
hey,
waste time.
And then, you better get to it tonight, asshole. Get it in because
Look
you're
it.
right. And she's like, I heard Ken tell you to do this, you fucking piece of shit. And then Anthony's not going to shake my hand again.
We gave him the perfect recommendation. Look at it. Surprise her
And
in
if
the
you don't do
shower.
it, she's really going to be like, oh, I've been waiting for this. And
Yeah.
this piece of shit still hasn't performed.
I think you could take his marriage to the next level. Honestly.
It's about time, bro. Three.
I
You,
know.
you say maybe 3 under 3?
I'm fucking with you.
And still here we are.
You're trying to level up on what? What's your ammo for leveling up in your marriage? What are you using right now? You using the same old 2-step? What are you doing over there?
Look, Anthony, you got to pull every card you got, man. You want to have a successful marriage?
I like
That's
how
what you got to do.
I like how this podcast turned into an intervention.
What's
Turn
the
into an ass-eating fucking-
What is the next level after this?
The 2-step?
Oh,
After
hey,
the
hey,
ETA,
hey,
what's the
you
next
got to
level?
pass this level first.
Yeah. What do you? Are
Grasshopper,
you?
okay?
You're working with the 2-step, right? You're admitting that.
Yeah,
It's the 1-2 punch. It's the 1-2 punch that got you your first 2 kids.
it's tried and true.
It's tried. No, it's tried.
It is tried.
Tried and tired.
Yeah, and old. That's what we're getting at here.
It's time to level up. You're still a caterpillar. Get in the cocoon and fucking turn into a butterfly.
Morph
baby.
into the
Fly the fuck
wing.
out of here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Take it to the next level, dog.
You want to keep her guessing, like, man, I don't know what he's gonna do. and he's drinking some whiskey with the boys.
Ooh.
He's
See,
gonna come
that's, hey, you
home.
know what? You want to know how you get to go out? Is to do that, though. You got to go. You got to be like, hey, all right. She's already at home right now, like, oh, they're doing it again? Oh, he's going to come here. Oh, it's game time. Okay, she'll be ready for you. But instead, you go home. I'm hungry. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a savage, baby.
If your partner went out and every time they came home, they gave you a blowjob.
Oh.
Next time you'd be telling her you should go out.
Yeah,
every
get the fuck
Friday.
out of here. Have a good time.
Yeah, 2
Stay
nights
out
a
late.
week. Do your thing. So you got to establish.
I'm not
some
saying you
shit.
don't. I'm just simply saying if you aren't, make it worth your time, bro.
All right, noted.
Says the single guy over here. I'm over here talking shit.
Oh, he's eating all kinds of eating everything. Nah, I'm just kidding.
That got weird.
Yeah, we put him on the spot. We can put Anthony on the spot, but Ken,
Why can't we put you on the spot?
I am a savage. If you can't handle that, don't fuck with me. I don't know what to tell you. But yes, they're right. I've lived my life, man. I do some things. No apologies, baby.
Men and means.
That's how you practice. You got to get good. And I don't care. So, that's what I do. You know what I mean? What do you want me to say? Fuck it. Anywho. So what about you, James?
what
We were talking about this shit, right?
I'm a
Ja-
savage.
well, you know what?
I'm
No,
a
James is in a
Savage
kinda,
how?
James is kind of in
How?
a fresher relationship, I would say.
Yeah.
Right?
This
Yeah.
is prime ass eating time.
Keep it warm.
I'm 1 year in and I'm already on level 2. Anthony's still on level 1. That's why I'm pushing him.
That's
You got-
cool.
You gotta do.
Oh, I'm on level 2. You
And-
said
and
ETA
I'm on
is
level
level
1?
3.
Okay, then I'm on level 3 plus. Come on.
What's level 3 plus? Hey, what are the
I don't
level
know. I don't know
distinctions,
what the
dog?
plus is.
I don't know. He's throwing
I
on level
just something
3.
else.
I asked what the plus was.
I feel like I'm like the newest to the game. You know what I mean?
Ken's innocent. Ken's a gentleman.
Kent,
Yeah.
He's
I'm-
a gentleman with
I
the
Savage
appreciate that.
tendencies.
He has to be
Savage.
nice, but no. I'm Savage 9000.
yeah.
And for everybody that know, you know. Yeah. And if you don't, fuck you, man. Get the hell out of my business. I do what I want.
Men and means.
God damn right. I'm going to tell you guys this, though. This Monkey Shoulder. What a quality beverage,
That
if
shit's
I
good.
can't say myself.
That's just good.
Quality beverage. I endorse it. I hope they send us free shit
There
because
was, there was
it's
a
pretty
little
good.
trepidation on my part when you grabbed it. I was like, yeah.
Trepidation. I don't even know what that means.
It means a little bit of just worry, scared.
As I said before, Anthony's the guy with the college degree.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that meant.
You
A-
you
and-
speak so many eloquent words.
Yeah, and you shocked me right now. I was
Well-
like, wow, fuck, I don't know what it is. All right, here we go.
Ken's like a car salesman. So we take the words that he's learned and throughout his life and he actually uses them. Anthony, we assume that you're the business guy, the college guy. So we assume a different level of
And to me, I think James is a spy.
He's always wearing a wire.
He's a spy. I think he's like writing a research paper, and he just hangs out with Anthony and I to kind
Experiment.
of,
To
you know what I
write down
mean,
notes
see what
and
common
shit.
folk do and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's on a different level.
I'm
It's weird.
getting- Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah, Ken, you guys are also gonna learn Ken's paranoid. So
I am.
It's super
When
paranoid.
they say Anthony said he don't trust nobody, I'm like, he don't trust nice people. I don't trust anybody at all, ever. I think these motherfuckers this whole thing is a big sham to set me up on some other shit. Record him. All right, he's gonna tell us all about the wild fucking things he's done, and I will.
Ken's the only guy who would accuse you of wearing a wire as he's sitting in front of a microphone. You know what I mean? Like that's just his level of paranoia.
You goddamn right.
And little does he know, Anthony's actually the guy wearing the wire.
Oh no, I know.
Oh yeah, report back everything.
He's gonna go golfing with our boss tomorrow.
That's why I didn't tell him anything when we were getting into it that day. I was like, no, it's okay, sir. I've had enough. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you alone.
It's not true. Don't believe it. I
Anywho.
don't report nothing back. Everything stays between us. Those four walls,
The inner circle?
the inner circle.
Yeah, see, they say inner
Inner.
circle, but then there's the inner circle, and I'm not a part of that.
That's more of a race thing that Ken likes to play.
He likes to write himself as like a little black dot in the outside of a circle.
Wow.
Wow. It's
Damn,
easy on
Anthony.
the colors.
Wow.
I'm just talking about
Fuck.
I'm just talking about the marker.
Wow.
You grabbed
Hey,
the
Black
black
Lives Matter,
marker.
baby. You know what I mean?
Oh, they do.
Oh, yeah. Wow. All of a sudden, huh?
Hey,
Wow.
wow. I've always said it mattered.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard it.
It must have been your 50% side.
It's the best side.
West side.
I get a lot of perks because of those two sides. As you both have seen, I tend to be able to go places and get a lot of things. You know what's cool, man? Let me say this, man. So and hopefully, man, we have a guest that's a friend of mine eventually. The gentleman I'm going to speak about, Whoop Ass Willie. Hopefully, pretty soon he's down to be a guest on the show. But I go out with this motherfucker, man. He's actually an amazing guy. This guy's done a lot of things. And I'm be honest with you, man. I was kids growing up with him, and I always thought like, what a piece of shit, Willie. You piece of shit. He talks so much shit. He's one of the funniest people I know, though, man. Like, he's literally taught me a lot of things about how to vibe with people, and how to kind of just present yourself as who you are. But I go out with him, and we walk into this bar, and he walks up to the bartender, and he's like, yo, Jeff, let me get this. And I'm like, oh, you know this dude? And then bartender's like, he's like, my middle name's Jeff. How the fuck do you know that, right? And Willie's like, I know you. And dude's looking at him like, nah, dog, I don't fucking know you, and Willie don't know him for shit. But he's over there like, yeah, Jeff, whatever. Basically, though, the vibe I'm trying to push is, that's what you gotta do. You gotta make an impact. You gotta be, impactful on somebody, and you just come out. And then Willie gets his drink. He orders a Hennessy. First off, I tell him to get Hennessy and pineapple. He talks shit. Oh, that's weird. He got Hennessy and apple juice, which I'm not mad at either. But it was one of the strongest drinks I've ever seen somebody served in a bar. And Willie's, I don't want it. It's too strong. Yeah.
I do want to say something. I never believed it. You always told me you got free shit. I witnessed this literally.
Oh, yeah.
In a
We went to San
weekend.
Francisco.
Every single place we went, something was free to this man. Oh, here, take this shot. Oh, here,
Affirmative
take this
action.
beer.
Goddamn right.
It was amazing. I sometimes wish I had that.
Look,
that
the lady,
skill.
this fool was like, hey, I want to buy him a shot of Jameson. The lady comes back with a full cup of Jameson. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, here it is. And I was like, all
And
right.
she didn't even charge us.
Yeah, and then that was the end of the night for me, man. I don't remember nothing else. Don't know what happened.
It's good times.
Full cups of Jameson will do that to you. What a blast, though. I had a good time, man. And also, I'd like to say, too, like I told you guys before, Anthony is the financial man. I couldn't have went on that trip if Anthony wasn't there. I went on the same trip with James before, and let's just say we were on a little bit of a tighter budget. Right? We had to really manage shit very well. Right? It was very iffy. Anthony was like, "Who gives a fuck?" And I felt guilty. I'm like, "No, let's not take an Uber. Let's walk." You know what I mean?
We had to walk back 6 miles.
Wow.
I'm like, let's just get a fucking Uber.
It was a good time. We got to bond a little bit, man.
It was
a
really
good
weird
time.
though. We turned this corner and
Oh, he got
just
scared. It was a
shit
dark
went-
street. No, he got scared of a dark street.
It wasn't the dark street. It wasn't the dark
It was
street.
a dark street.
No,
It was okay.
no, bro. When we went down that kind of that aisle of stores,
Where? Oh,
we
I don't know.
just-
Hey, let me just say this. If you guys ever been to Burlingame, San Francisco, fuck that city. That city sucks. There's nothing to do there.
There's
There's like
nothing
2
there.
bars, and everybody's like over 55 and white.
yeah. I'm not trying to be like racially. Or
Oh no,
anything
I'm
like
not
that,
saying
but
shit. I just like a little diversity
They
in my
were
world.
55
That's all I'm
plus
saying.
white.
Look it when you go to any hotel and the fucking guy who's taking your bags to the room is straight up telling you like he hasn't seen one decent looking girl in
Oh yeah.
like a year, just believe him. Because I was like, this guy's a piece of shit, the full of shit,
Yeah.
piece of shit.
We're the vibe.
Come
Fuck
on,
you,
you
man.
don't know, you don't even know what good looking is. No, he's right,
Yeah.
and that's just what it was.
And that's it. Yes.
That's not hating.
I would say this, man. Whatever. Fuck him. I had a good time
It was
anyway.
a good time.
wasn't down there looking for chicks, so it's okay.
Yeah.
However, man, I met some good people down there. And shout out to Hyatt Regency. If
The
you guys are ever
atrium.
down there, fuck with the atrium. There's 360 bar.
Yeah. 360 bar.
Fuck with it. It's tough. The bartenders there are awesome. I love them to death. They take care of me.
I will tell you.
They don't take care of Anthony though.
Oh no. I mean, it's cool. Like I was proximity, so I got free shit.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's
but
the vibe.
no, I like that hotel, and I'm very picky with hotels.
Yeah, but that was a good vibe,
it was a
right?
good vibe.
I
It was
told you, yeah.
clean.
It was a good vibe.
It was the ACs worked perfectly.
Anthony put a towel down in the bathtub, and I
Yeah.
didn't understand it. And I thought, does he think like,
It's gonna get you from stepping in germs.
yeah, like wouldn't it just absorb the germs?
Plus,
Yeah,
isn't
maybe.
the germs from the towel coming out onto?
Yeah, like how do germs work? Don't they just like get on whatever you're putting them on?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. You guys tell me because Anthony.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a germaphobe.
if you guys got
regardless.
weird shower tendencies, go ahead and shoot them our way.
Yeah, hey, help Anthony. Tell
Help
him,
Anthony
tell
go
him the
normal.
best way is to keep the germs off you when
Hey,
you're in the
I
shower.
would really appreciate that. Actually, I
Yeah.
really would. I'd always like to know new ways of being cleaner.
Well, with that said, man, if you guys want to reach out to us, the Minimings Podcast Instagram, hit that up. You know what I mean? We there. We listen to it.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna end every episode with a little bit of honesty. So it could be honesty from just something you've seen, something we felt, something I didn't like, something we didn't like. But I'm gonna say this real quick. For everybody gearing up for the fucking new year, okay? New Year's resolutions, New Year's new me, any of it. Look it, I get it. It's positive thinking, it's whatever. But how about you fucking be realistic with your shit? How about you understand that every day is an opportunity to change? It's not just the beginning of the year. We've all heard that same old story. So let's actually make real change.
Wow, I
if we're
feel a
gonna
little
implement it.
targeted with that.
You know what I feel like? I
That's
feel like,
reality.
yeah, I don't because I don't give a shit. I am who I am. You know what? I get it though. As we said before, this is James and Mr. Spiritual Man. Oh, everybody, we could do something great. Oh, and I like it. It's good to have him around.
I am who I am, but I used to be thinner. So
Don't,
Mm.
hey,
Like-
don't feel attacked.
to be thinner.
This is for everybody.
I can
felt
relate.
attacked,
No,
motherfucker.
I did too.
I did. Yeah, it
But
was
I just was
targeted.
trying to knock him down.
I think he was just trying to motivate me, though. I'm
You know
gonna take
what?
it in a positive way.
I eat food and I'm like, man, this tastes good. He
You
eats
wanna
food.
go to-
and he's
you
like,
wanna
man, he's like how dogs eat, like the same food every
You want to go to
day.
In-N-Out?
Hell yeah, I want to go to In-N-Out. Let's double this shit up, baby. All right.
I would ask you to, James, but we already know you had to.
Well, James would sit there. Well, I would like a fucking lettuce wrap piece of cheese.
You guys have
please.
turkey on the menu. Ground
He's actually a
turkey.
vegan, so fuck him anyway.
All right, guys. Well, until next time.
No, can I get my truth? Fuck you, man.
Oh, we're
Let
gonna
me
all
do
give
my
the truth? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Here's my truth. So James's dog has been sitting here this whole time. He's managed it so well. I want to give him a shout out for that. The dog was getting mad, but I saw him roll over. He rolled over some shit right now, like
He looked very
hardcore
athletic.
parkour to
Yeah.
get there. And I was like, man, well done. And you wouldn't have heard none of
Multiple
that.
times.
And it was well done.
Multiple
So shout out to you, James. Well done, Anthony. We talked about our issues, and I'm glad we got over it.
You're my
But fuck
boy.
you, man, for saying you kicked my ass. That was fucked up. So there's my truth. Fuck you, man. All right. And that's it. I'm done. Drop the mic.
All right. Well, my truth for the day or the remaining of the year, I just went to Disneyland, so I wish people knew how to fucking walk.
There you go.
They don't know how to walk. They just walk right in front of you. I'm gonna run the fuck over with.
Hey, you got some
stroller.
size on you, baby. You run them over.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
let
not-
them know.
I'm
Get the
I'm
fuck
like
out
a
of my way.
fullback.
See, you know what the problem is, though, Anthony? You're a little shorter. You're a
Yeah.
little
People
shorter.
don't respect
Lower
me.
standard of
Maybe,
gravity.
maybe,
though.
maybe they don't see you coming.
Maybe.
they don't see you
I just
coming.
gotta
bro.
hit them.
Me? I remember, like, I see a crowd, I'm like, I'm gonna walk right through this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Until I walk into somebody bigger than me, and I'm like, oh, well, my bad, man. I'm gonna go around you.
You get
But
it,
you
you
know,
get
fuck them.
Yeah. So that's my truth.
Yeah, that's a good vibe. And I agree with Anthony. And I'm gonna second that with another nod. Learn how to drive, goddammit. Get the fuck out of the way. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like, if you want to go drive slow, get on the right side and get the fuck out of my way. I can't stand it. I hate it. And learn how to merge. Learn how to merge.
Well, let me hit you with another truth then.
Yeah, okay.
All right?
That's it.
When I
Yes,
feel
let's
like
do this.
chilling, I just hang on the right side, but then people are speeding, and I'm like, get the fuck around from me. Get,
Bro, you
go
know what?
around.
If you wanna, fuck you. You have no rights in the right lane. You have no rights in the right lane.
If you want to stay in the right lane and you want to cruise, stay home.
Take the streets, asshole. Okay, get
No.
the fuck off the freeway.
Stay in
Get the
residential.
fuck off
so,
the freeway.
so you mean to
Yeah.
tell me
No, fuck you,
can
man.
speed anywhere you want?
No.
Yes.
Yes, you're goddamn right.
Oh.
If
Especially
that
on the
lane-
freeway.
If I'm moving there and it's empty, yeah, you
Listen.
got that. And then I'm honking at you. Get the fuck out
As
of my
long
way.
as I'm going the speed of traffic.
Now I'm
The
honking at you. Get out
freeway
of my way.
is the rate of the flow. Okay, so
yeah,
if
everybody,
you're-
yeah, go with the fucking speed of traffic, baby.
everybody fuck
Get the
that
fuck
last
out of
truth.
here.
If you're part of that, the fuck you too.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys.
All right, and like I said, man, I'm trying to get my boy Willie Gates on here. Whip ass Willie, UFC fighter, barbershop owner, shoe store owner, fucking one of the most inspirational people I know, man. Stand up comedian. Hopefully,
Philanthropist.
yeah, man. This guy is fucking. Like I said, he's funny as fuck, man. So that's the goal. We're gonna get him on here. He's confirmed. He said he was down. He better be, because I've supported everything he's done. And that motherfucker owes me a little bit. I've known him my whole life, so fuck him. He said he didn't want to be my friend anymore. Smoked weed before, and I'm like, grow up, little nigga. But anyway, it's cool. We'll have him on. It's gonna be a good time. It'll be fun.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Later.
Bye.